Well, a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, I did the Midnight Special versions of the two most popular, well, not the most popular, but of their older material, and their debut and then Countdown. It's, I guess, some of their most popular stuff, and everyone got mad at me. So I'm going back, I'm circling back. We're going to be doing the two studio tracks for them. So, hi guys, welcome to Lee Reacts. Hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am, because we are back with, of course, our Steely Sunday video of the week. I look forward to these. I love starting the night with them because they just set the mood, they really do. So yeah, it's Reelin in the Years first, then My Old School, both the studio tracks. I guess I made the dumb decision of listening to the sped up version of the Midnight Special, and I don't mean audio equipment, so it's all good. I've done every damn Steely Dan song there is to do, and I just kind of avoided coming back to these so I didn't admit that I did something wrong. I guess, I don't know. I'm just being dramatic. I know I didn't do anything wrong. But I did want to circle back to these. Hopefully y'all don't mind. Did you just say mind? I guess I got Australian there for a second. It must have been the espresso. Ooh. Alright, let's do this. If y'all want to watch other Steely Dan stuff, I'll link it right up there. And let's go. Subscribe, like, and leave a comment too if you don't mind. If you got any other Steely Dan tracks you think I'd like, leave it down below. Alright, Reelin in the Years in 3, 2, 1, go. Jim Hodder.
Your everlasting summer, you can see it fading fast. So you grab a piece of something that you think is gonna last. Well, you wouldn't even know a diamond if you held it in your hand. The things you think are precious, I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine?
I love the backing vocals in this.
Are you reeling in the years?
Wow.
Stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine?
That's Skunk or Denny.
Since
Damn.
you were 17. In all the time I've known you, I still don't know what you mean. The weekend at the college didn't turn out like you planned. The things that pass for knowledge I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time?
That is a sick rhythm, bro.
The tears? Have you had enough of mine?
That's Skunk, right? No, it's both of them. Right? Wow. Okay. Okay, I get it. I get it. And then this is Denny. Or it's the other way around. Who knows?
I spent a lot of money and I spent a lot of time. The trip we made to Hollywood is etched upon my mind. After all the things
Got
we've
a
never
shuffle
seen,
going
you
on.
find another man. The things you think are useless, I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have
The piano is so much better in this too. It's not as dominant. Whoa. Oh, come the fuck on, no. It honestly makes my blood boil every time I hear that fade out start. Like my heart just sinks, bro. Oh wait, I got that one. I got it right there. I found it at the bookstore. Give it to me.
I remember the 35 sweet goodbyes when you put me on the Wolverine up to Annandale. It was still September when your daddy was quite surprised to find you with the working girls in the county jail. I was smoking with the boys upstairs when I heard about the whole affair. I said, "Whoa, no, William and Mary won't do now." But I did not think the girl could be so rude, and I'm never going back to my old school.
More.
Oleanders growing outside her door. Soon they're gonna be in bloom up in Annandale. I can't stand
wow.
her doing what she did before, living like a gypsy queen in a fairy tale. Well, I hear the whistle, but I can't go. I'm gonna take her down to Mexico. She said, "Whoa, no, Guadalajara won't do." Well, I did not think the girl could be so rude.
This makes me think of last year so much.
Never going back to my old
Or the beginning of this year, I mean. Oh. Ugh. Sorry, I got something in my eye. Oh. Yeah, the saxes. Man, that's good, dude. It's like 4 sax players.
California tumbles into the sea.
One day, right?
Be the day I go back
Maybe.
to Annandale. Tried to warn you about Chino and Daddy G, but I can't seem to get to you through the U.S. mail.
The U.S. mail.
Hear the whistle,
Why is that so
I
funny?
can't go. I'm gonna take her down to Mexico. She said, "Whoa,
chorus, man. Jim has been holding it down. Oh, it's back. Whoa. Denny. Denny's the clean tone Skunk's distortion. Yeah. I gotta remember that. I think. I love cowbell. No. I turn away for 1 second and it's over. Damn you, Dan. Whoa. Going nuts at the end there. They always do that, man. And I will never not get angry about it. Yeah, those are definitely two of their best songs, easily. Especially from their earlier catalog. It's a perfect blend of, I don't know, musical prowess and songwriting skills mixed with, like, the catchy hooks and choruses and such that just, I don't know, man. Every song has one. Like, it's either, you know, a Donald song, as I call it, you know, the Piano Man songs, or it's the full band songs that are just almost jet fuel, man. I mean, like, goodness gracious, those things just, yeah, I see why y'all harped on me for doing those live versions. I'm still glad that I did them, so I could see them, you know, in their prime, doing their thing, you know, live. I think that was pretty cool, but I had forgotten about this for a while, and then I don't know what reminded me of it, but I think I was scrolling through the Steely Dan stuff. I found this Steely Dan like live video from, I think, like the year 2000. I don't know what it was. It was like 4 songs. You know, the quality wasn't the best. I was just like, I guess. I don't want to just turn this into, like, you know, me just, I don't know, doing the most random thing I can find for Steely Dan. Because I love these guys. They really are. If I could fit in it, I would definitely wear my Steely Dan shirt right now that I have. But it would be a little tight probably, so that's okay. You know, I just, the guitar in this, it's so much better than in the Midnight Special versions that we did, because obviously the audio quality is 100 times better, but I feel like it was way clearer and they had way more to do, even though they were definitely noodling away in the Midnight Special ones, but it kind of got overshadowed by the backup vocals, the loudness of like the piano and Donald's vocals, which, you know, I've got no problem with, obviously. You know, Walter holding it down on bass, but it was just kind of, I don't know. Now that I've heard these two, I completely get it. I completely get why y'all were like, no, you have to go listen to the studio ones. So I'm very glad that I did, because those are definitely my preferred versions of both of those songs so far. I mean, for the first one, I mean, that's a grand slam of a debut album, man. Can't Buy a Thrill. Are you kidding me, bro? Like, every song on that album is iconic. Like, and that's their debut album, too. It's like the Doors' debut album. Well, I mean, not every song on that album I guess you would consider iconic, but I guess it is. So, My Old School was a single released in 1973, obviously, as well as Countdown to Ecstasy, which came out in July of 1973, so it came out a few months later as a single. After the departure of vocalist David Palmer. I forgot about David Palmer. Wow, yeah. So go to... Hold on, I'm trying to go to the Reelin in the Years. Okay, so it was written by Donald and Walter and features Donald on vocals. A prime early example of what will become the dance trademark vibe, marrying a sardonic kiss-off to an X to a bouncy shuffle groove, and adding on some white-hot guitar dazzlement courtesy of Elliot Randall to bring the whole thing home. Oh, wait, so It wasn't even so that was Elliot Randall. Oh wow. Okay, so for the first track. Okay. I didn't look at the personnel list. So it's Donald piano, lead and backing vocals, Denny on rhythm guitar, Jeff on rhythm guitar. He did lead guitar for the live performances. So okay, that's why I was confused cuz I saw him do the midnight special one. So I just assumed. How would I know? You know what I'm saying? And then Elliot Randall, Walter Becker on bass, Jim Hodder on drums, Elliot Randall on lead guitar, and Victor Feldman on the tambourine. So yeah, that Elliot was the one screeching that through that song, man. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering, I was like, because the tone didn't sound familiar, and the style was, I don't know. I couldn't think if it was either Skunk or Denny. I was like, oh wow, this is kind of different for them. That's in my head, but I didn't know. I didn't look ahead at like anything, so I didn't know. But that's really cool. He absolutely killed that. He was 100% the best part of that song, even though that is one of the best choruses I've ever heard. With both songs, they're just such great choruses. Like you could build the whole song just from that chorus alone. You would have a hit, if you just played the chorus, not even the rest of the song. But yeah, Elliot's guitar in that was fantastic. Jim Hodder's like definitely his shuffle he had going on there was sick. That hi-hat to snare, hi-hat to snare. It was just a great rhythm. He gave it this very bouncy vibe. Like whoever gave that description is a very, very apt description. It's like a peek into their future, but while also being fresh in the moment when that came out, because that, man, Can't Buy a Thrill. Hold on, let's just for my sanity. Hold on. All right, Do It Again, Dirty Work. Okay, I haven't done Kings yet. We did Midnight Cruiser. We did Only a Fool Would Say That. We've done Reelin' in the Years. Wow. Okay, so yeah, I am tripping because I thought I'd listened to that whole album. I haven't even listened to all of side 2 at all. I've only listened to one song from it, and that's Reelin' in the Years. That I've done all of side 1 except Kings, so I guess I know what we're doing next week. Unless I get a request, we are definitely doing 2 tracks from this album. So if you have any recommendations from Can't Buy a Thrill side 2, let me know which ones are the best ones. I'll do those next week. And I will credit you. If I do your exact combination of the songs, I will credit you, I promise. Yeah, that was fantastic. And then you go to Countdown to Ecstasy, which is their second studio album. Did I say it was their third? If I did, I apologize. Personnel. Oh, wait. I can just go to that track. My Old School. It was Donald on piano, lead vocals, backup vocals, Walter Becker on the bass, Denny Diaz on rhythm guitar, Jeff Baxter on lead guitar, Jim Hodder on the drums, Shirley Matthews, Myrna Matthews, Patricia Hall, Royce Jones, backup vocals, and then Ernie Watts, Johnny Rotella, Lanny Morgan, Bill Perkins, all on the saxophone, and Jimmy Haskell on the horn arrangements. Yeah, the saxophones were such a great addition to that song. I think they had one person playing saxophone in the Midnight Special one, if I'm not mistaken. Definitely wasn't 4 of them. I don't think, yeah. Was it 4 of them? All I remember is Donald's, Coca-Cola'd up face and his teeth going like, you know what I mean? But, like I said, I definitely enjoyed both these performances better. I think the guitar in the first track, absolutely screeching. It was like a hail of fire right there. That was amazing. But for the second track, I think the chorus is way better. The backup vocals in both are better. I like funnily enough, I like the male backup vocals more in the first track and Reelin' in the Years. And then I like the female backup vocals for My Old School. But they had that on the Midnight Special for My Old School, but I like that, the male ones in the first track actually more. I don't think I have anything else to say. I like Denny and Skunk kind of trading off there, I feel like, in the second track as well. Because that was kind of a longer one compared to it was like a minute longer than the first one. But if I had to pick between the two, I'm going with Reelin' in the Years, man. That is easily one of the best songs of all time. I'll put that out there. You can comment whatever you want. That is... yeah, one of the best songs ever. And definitely Steely Dan's in their top 3 or top 5 songs. And I bet it's been overplayed to death for most of you Dan fans, but for me, it's brand new, basically. The studio track, especially, so I love it. Thanks for watching. And leave me a recommendation for, side 2 of Can't Buy a Thrill, and I will do it next week. Thanks for watching. Patreon, right here. Right, there we go. That's a picture of it. There's a link in the description. Join the $15 tier, or up you get one for your request a month. Join any tier, get access to all of our blog videos, full album reactions, our patrons-only Discord, and so much more. And there's also a PayPal in the description as well if you want to send a request or leave a tip. I'd be much appreciated. Right? Or is that what you say? I'd be much appreciated? I guess. Goodbye.